best public radio station. I have the honor of going on the air every day to talk about the issues that impact our people. Bringing people into the studio to talk about the issues that are impacting our community. And so today, anytime Joe or this Center for Urban Families calls, I'm going to say yes. Because I know that they're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. They're changing people's lives every single day. So I'm honored to be here and to participate in this panel. To put this conversation we're about to have into context, I want to share a very quick story with you. I went home 2 weeks ago to accept an Alumni of the Year award from my high school. There is nothing to remind you how old you're getting than going back to your old high school. Not only do the lockers look smaller, but as a student leader, they have a picture of me on the wall with all the student government presidents. It was it was in the 80s that I graduated. But I still had an afro. I had a lot more hair than I have now. But anyway, I share that story to share this with you. Joe talked about reconciliation in our families. I went home, but what you should know is I haven't spoken to my father in almost 12 years. My father walked out on us when I was in 2nd grade. I remember the day he walked out, and I remember exactly what he told us. He told us, my brother and I, it's not that I don't love you, I love you too the same. And I'm going to be involved in your life. But your mother and I don't love each other anymore. So I may not be with your mom, but I will always be with you. That day he drove away was the last time I saw him for almost 2 years. Didn't speak to him, he didn't call, he didn't send notes, letters, nothing. I've seen him several times since then, and I am a great pretender. I can pretend like I have forgiven him, but I had not forgiven him. And couldn't imagine ever forgiving this man that walked out on our family, left my mother struggling. She had to raise my brother and I alone, and she did an incredible job. She worked 2 or 3 jobs. She would come in, fix our meal, lay down for a few minutes, and then go to the next job. She always had time to check our homework. She always had time to tell me she loved me. She always had time to tell me when I was doing wrong, and she always had time to pat me on the back when I was doing something right. She did it alone without him. Yeah, I had some issues around him. I went home to accept this award, and one of my cousins, one of my favorite cousins, went back to the high school with me. And he told me, he said, after the meeting, I'm going to take you to meet someone. I said, okay, sure, whatever. He said, I'm real proud of you, so I want you to meet this person. I said, sure, I'm happy to go. Love it. Of course, tell my stories, the things that I've done. Happy to go. After I got the award, we got in the car, we were driving, drove to the city of Harrisonburg, Virginia, where I grew up, in the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. We went into a nursing home. And I was saying, what in the world is he talking about? Who am I meeting at this nursing home? We walked into the room, and laying there in the bed was my father. Someone I had not laid eyes on in a very long time. My father had a massive stroke when I was a senior in high school, and he doesn't have the ability to speak. This is a man that I thought didn't care about me, didn't love me, walked out on us. I walked into this room, and there were pictures of me everywhere. There were pictures of me with President Clinton. There were pictures of me getting awards. There were pictures of me preaching my trial sermon. Yeah. This man who I thought could not care less about, I'm told tells every nurse and every doctor that comes into the room, my boy. I almost turned around and walked out of the room. But I'm a person of faith. I preach reconciliation. I preach forgiveness all the time. And when I finally had the courage to look this man in the eye and say, I forgive you, right behind I forgive you was so easy to say, I love you. Right behind I love you was so easy to say, I have missed you. And we sat there. He could not speak, but I knew every emotion and everything he was trying to say. I called the nursing home. I don't get to talk to him every day because sometimes he's too ill to come to the phone and talk on the phone. But there is an opportunity for us to reconcile our community. There there is an opportunity for us to heal not only ourselves, but heal the entire community. What we must have to do is call on the strength and the faith of our ancestors, put it to use and practice today, and we can save our people. How can the people that endured slavery not be able to endure drug addiction or homelessness or poverty? How can people who endured being treated less than animals not be able to stand up and say, we can overcome anything, including the disintegration of our family?
Yeah.
We can stop this right now if we have the will and the heart to do it. So that's the context for this conversation.
Will and heart.
So I introduced myself. Now I want our panel to take an opportunity to introduce themselves. Tell us who you are,